now we're about to get into the music portion. Today, we'll start off with Isaiah Rashad's album. It's actually been out for a little bit, but we like it so much we want to make sure we throw that in the show. Sun's Tirade.
She described it as like the longest hot day ever that feels like it's never gonna end. So that was the title. That's the reason why he put that title.
The sun
there.
going on a tirade. I mean, you know, kind of understand where he's coming from with it. He's for those that don't know, he is one of TDE's newest artists. He's not that new, but compared to the rest of the guys, he hasn't been on the label that long.
How long he's been there? Like 2
to 3 years
ish.
Three.
I'd say more on
such a lag in the Sylvia and this. So
yeah, closer to 3. Might be a little, I don't know, but it ain't been that long. It ain't like Kendrick and Schoolboy and those guys is like the OGs.
Actually, I heard his song after Janae did like a cover for Shot You Down.
You never heard the song before?
I heard it after. Like I knew, I was like, oh, this beat sounds so familiar from Janae's song, and I was like,
you probably heard it, but just didn't really know what you heard.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, Shot You Down on Reciprocity. Y'all can go get that on iTunes.
Left Field JT, look it up. Spotify, whatever you got, look that up as well. I want to do a review of Janae Carter. We might do that. We gotta leave her out of it. She can't review it.
She can't review herself.
Yeah,
I'm like, so
I like every track 10 out of 10.
Oh nah, you know I don't. You know I be like, I don't like this song no more.
No, probably, yeah. She's the toughest critic. That's how it should be. I cannot find it. Here we go. Okay, Sun's Tirade. I'll lead off with it. I feel like it's my favorite album out of the 3 of us. I'm just gonna say because I really like it. There was maybe like 2 songs on here that I didn't want to listen to. That's my favorite right there, probably. That one, along with what we played earlier, Park. We might play that again for y'all.
Yeah, we played that Park.
Man, they were good. If I had to pick one, I didn't really like Rope. But the second half was good. The Rose Gold portion of it, because it's one of them songs that it had a complete beat change, and then it sounded more like an Isaiah track. I like, but at first, that's the one who was like singing.
I actually enjoyed that song a lot. The first half.
Yeah, why? I don't understand it. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. The sound was throwing me off. Threw off the whole vibe. The whole thing, really. I mean, if you listen to Isaiah, he's definitely. I wouldn't call him what people like to talk about marijuana rappers. I wouldn't try to box him in there, but he kind of gives you that vibe. Like people like to listen to him that are kind of partake in that lifestyle. And so the album really reflects that.
Yeah, this is my jam. The beginning.
I think he's trying to give us that effect of like the 60s and back when, what was it, the 60s and they were still like lynching? Well, what year is that? This like the lynch era.
The civil rights
movement.
Yeah. Now I feel it. Like I can definitely hear like the kind of sound he was reaching back to go for, but I wasn't feeling it like that.
Man, I love that. Actually,
it was real like some bluesy stuff. I don't know, but I like the whole thing, like starting off from like For the Squad, like
I love For the Squad.
Free Lunch was a good single. My first listen to this album, it was almost like maybe too slow, and I felt like there was more mumbling than rapping. But after listening back, I was like, okay, he was rapping quite a bit. It just didn't. Yeah, I had to like give myself some time to listen to himself or listen to him rap. I really don't have other than that song, Rope, and that might be it. I can't think of another one on here that I just didn't enjoy, really. I could play the thing the whole way through. My favorites, though, I will say, are What's Wrong with Kendrick. Kendrick, of course, bodied that beat. What y'all remember the line I was talking about staying in the Trump Tower and painting it black and smoking?
Yeah,
I was just like, yeah.
Like, no, he really gave me an idea, and I was like, maybe I should go visit the Trump Tower. Where go?
Yeah, some vandalism on Trump. But that man, when he was like, what did he say on that line? He was like, I've been the best rapper since 25. I'm 29 now.
That disagrees, the way he turned up just in the middle and then he went right back. He was like, that disagrees.
Yeah, we're not gonna overshadow Isaiah with Kendrick's one verse, but he was cold with it. The one with SZA was cool. I mean, it's one of those albums kind of hard to just pinpoint all of them because all of them have a real similar vibe, but it all flows together. It's fun to listen to. I'd have to give this, I'll say 8.5. I probably would have, if I would have done this review, like when I first heard it, I would have said like 6.5, 7. But as I kept listening, I was like, yo, these songs are actually all really good, except for maybe just a few. So I give it like a good 8.5. Like this, because Sylvia demo came out, like almost 3 years ago? that still stays on my rotation. It's a very consistent, like I like the feeling it gives me, the stuff he was saying on the album. I think this is gonna be the same. I'm gonna be listening to this for some years now. So
Yeah.
I definitely give it like 8.5. It's one of those albums I could just put on if I don't know what else to play and just kind of let it ride and just chill to it. So I would definitely have to give that at least an 8, about 8.5 for me.
I like the whole entire album. But like you said, for me, I had to re-listen to it like over and over and over. Because there was some things he was saying I wasn't catching just right away.
He kind of mumbles a lot
It was kind of
too.
mumbling. Like, for the squad, well, no,
that song grew on me a lot.
Yeah, like, I didn't know how I feel about it in the beginning. I like how he came in on Where You At with the sample from, like, somebody that had called him and was like, bro, like, where you at? Like, why haven't you been putting out music? Like,
oh, yeah, like
you know,
partner or something.
it was his partner and somebody, like, threatening him, like, bro, like, put something
like,
out. And I was feeling the same way, like, before. And I'm like, where is Isaiah Rashad? Like, when's he coming back with some more music? Where is he at? Where's he at? And who was that?
I think it was Top because he talked about in the interview how, you know, he almost got dropped because he wasn't making music. He wasn't doing what he was supposed to do. I think the album was supposed
and then he talked about addiction and stuff like that too a little bit. Like he was getting so caught up with being on tour, especially with Schoolboy, who we know is a drug abuser himself. And so when you're like, well, he was probably like 20, 21 when he was doing it. So I guess he was just getting real caught up with that rapper lifestyle and forgetting to actually put in the work to maintain it, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, he bounced back with a really good album.
He did. It was worth the wait to me. One of my favorites off the track was Park. We played that one earlier.
Yeah.
We could definitely run that mug again.
Yeah, I get tired every time I hear that.
I heard it, first time I heard that, it was actually the video. I saw the visual for it.
Where he's
sitting in the car. Yeah, like it was real weird, but like real like cool at the same time. Like, it was interesting.
Which describes him, weird and cool.
He was like weird cool, but I heard it actually Say Cheese had put it out, like had announced like the video had dropped or whatever. But Park and I went to go peep it out, and that was my first time hearing the song, and I'm like, there you go right there.
Yeah, but
yeah,
that one, did you see the video for Free Lunch?
Nah, I haven't.
It was kind of, they were chilling at a laundromat and then they were eating like it was just like kind of like it wasn't much going on, but it was still, it fit the vibe, like it was just like this real chill.
Isaiah's such like a regular dude, that's why I think
that's why I like him.
In his videos, he's just like being a regular. I think on Shot You Down, that's the one where he's like in his neighborhood, in the projects.
Yeah, he's just walking through
the projects. Like,
and that was the most dressed up he'd ever been for anything. He had on like the Timbs and a red shirt, but now he wear like them little sandals that the college girls be wearing, and just
like some of those long sandals?
No, they got like the little buckle
I know what you're talking about. The
thick bottom,
Chicos or something.
I don't know, but he wear them with socks, and then he wears like sweatpants and a shirt till he shows. Like he really.
He looked like he got an addiction on the cool. I ain't even gonna lie.
On the BT Hip Hop Awards, he had on a t-shirt and a hat. Like.
Yeah, so he's pretty relaxed. They all kind of are though. When you think like, when have you ever seen T? Nah, Kendrick be looking.
Kendrick
be on some spiffy stuff sometimes.
Kendrick used to, but now he just be in a t-shirt and some jeans.
I just seen him he had a photo shoot in like a mink. What's a photo shoot? We had like mink coats on and stuff.
Shows and stuff.
Yeah, I guess because like the last time I saw Kendrick public, like it was like at a game. They were like highlighting him or whatever, and he just was like all black, just like little button up. So I guess they all keep it pretty simple. They're not really a flashy group of dudes like some of the guys was just talking about with the
that's like the whole like top dog like image of it.
Yeah, like we're just out here, we're just about music and just like being cool, you know what I'm saying? Just like being a tight-knit group, you know, keeping stuff to ourselves and putting out good music. So I support all of them. I feel like every time they add somebody, it's somebody who kind of falls in line with their philosophy but still brings their own thing to the table. So that's easily my favorite label, and I think Isaiah adds a lot to it. But
I like Double A too. Double A was a good one.
That's the one who was just right. See, that's literally how he sounds though. It's not because I don't know the words. He really mumbles throughout the song.
Yo, Ryan got this melody on deck.
I just be letting it play, so I know I could hum all day. I know all these songs. I'll know. Yeah. But so what would you give it? If you had to give it a rating.
1 through 10, I'll definitely give it that's everything. Okay, well, like a 7. Like a 7. Just because I was expecting like it wasn't bad. It was a good album. I like that he put some time into it. I just wish he would have came out with it maybe during the summertime. I feel like the vibe I got from it, like it was more of a summertime type of album for me. Like
I feel the complete opposite.
Really, I really felt like if I had heard this over the summer, I probably would have appreciated it a lot more. Just because, I don't know. That's just how I am. Like, I be vibing out based off the seasons and
No,
what
yeah,
I feel like.
that's how I feel about the campaign album. I was like, man, this shit came out like in May. The
Yeah.
Ty Dolla $ign,
Yeah.
that would have been perfect. Like, it had some summer
Summertime.
jams on it, yeah. But
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, I'll give it a 7. Once again, Isaiah Rashad is a really good artist. I'm not going to take that away from him. His lyricism is amazing,
Yeah.
and he did a great job. I would have put it out earlier.
yeah, you got tired of waiting, so maybe that hurt.
Yeah. But you know how the legal label stuff goes with the music industry. Kind of, sometimes it's out of your control.
They had to spread it out though because they've been having releases though. Like J-Rock,
Right.
they had to spread it out.
Schoolboy had just
Schoolboy had to drop his for sure. It was his
Right.
time. So
Yeah, and with TDE, they never double cross each other. Like everybody
yeah,
supported.
everybody has at least
one
3
time.
to 4 months before like another drop.
Like
comes
everybody
out.
supports everybody at one time. You don't see.
They all
you know,
put their,
them
they all
like,
put the
I'm dropping
album
this
cover
month,
as
I'm
their
dropping
Twitter.
next month. Like, nah, it's not like that. And I think, you know, that is, you know, important in a group of not just a label, but just you know, homies as they describe that they are, because, you know, you want everybody to get that proper amount of shine that they deserve.
That they're working for. Yeah, that they deserve.
So, but yeah, for me, I'm gonna get an album. I'm gonna get an album at 8. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I just did not. I felt like he didn't rap enough for me, because I know how talented and capable he is at just putting, you know, just crazy stuff together.
They're homies, you know what I'm saying? I think
Yeah.
that's like first and foremost.
I feel like a
that's
lot
why
of
it's
groups are
different
missing that,
than a
though.
label. Like it's a
Yeah.
label, but it's really just a group of it's Black Hippie, but they have
Right.
to have a record label, so they put that behind it.
Well, number one
Real
is
fan.
Kendrick was not the top dog. J-Rock had the
Yeah, J-Rock had the
stuff
buzz.
first. Kendrick,
He signed first.
J-Rock and Top were, you know, they were the initial, and you know, they brought Kendrick and they brought Q and they brought Ab and then eventually Isaiah and SZA. So it's like, number one, they came up together. It's different than these mega labels that you just try to put together. Like, hey, yeah, we want to sign you. Like, they really came up together.
And expect
So it's
them all
kind
to be
of,
able to do a song together or do work together separately or
Studio
however.
songs.
you
Yeah.
know, because I mean, a lot of times, like in the music game, people lack so much professionalism.
Yeah.
Just period. So professionalism, and then you want them to be homies too.
Yeah, it's like a perfect combination.
Yeah, it's a perfect combination for them because they can do that. But yeah.
Yeah,
so
but
it's-
for just other people, like MMG, prime example. No.
You just signing people that's completely different and throwing them together, and then you want them to do all these songs together and make appearances together,
And
go
they
on
kind
tour.
of and they almost hate each other, or
Yeah,
at
yeah.
least appears.
Well, who doesn't hate
Well, you
people
got
nowadays?
too many
'Cause I remember
egos
him
in
and Wale
one
had their
group.
little- yeah.
You had too many different egos in one group, different type of artists. Like, I knew they were doing when they threw Wale in the mix.
But see, what it comes back to,
Yeah,
it comes
it
back to what we
visual.
talked about with just when somebody's dropping something. If everybody would rally behind that one person and let them have that
Mhm.
moment, like it was never any of that. It was like, oh, I'm dropping this. Oh, well, I'm dropping this. Well, I'm doing the Puma collection. Well, I'm doing this. You know, it just was
A
like
big competition.
everybody was in competition with each
Yeah.
other when they should have been brothers.
Yeah.
And
Nah,
they should
with,
have been homies.
with TDE, like when J-Rock drops, or like when the album art gets put out, you will see it on Kendrick's. You know what I'm saying? Across the board, they will all support SZA, Isaiah. Like they probably still have Isaiah's thing as like their little Twitter page. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the
yeah,
album
yeah.
the album artwork, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I just think
That's
that's
real
cool how they
support.
do that, and it ends up showing through the music because I feel like they give each other the support and the time, and you know what I'm saying. Like it ends up showing. So it's not like they're just throwing stuff together to just put it out to beat, you know what I'm saying, to beat the next guy.
Get
They're
some
like,
sales or something.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. They're like, I'm gonna work the hardest I can on this album. I got support behind me. I know they're gonna promote it, so I can just do what I gotta do, take my time, and we're gonna be good. And so that's why I don't expect them to put out anything that I won't like. I mean, I'm not gonna like every little song, but I fully expect everything the TDE releases to be something of value or worth a listen.